Welcome to the Chinacat Show with that epic intro. Sorry that it's a little late. Had a couple of things to do yesterday and stuff. Computer things and kind of just trying to figure out my whole system right now. It's getting a little slow and stuff, and it's kind of outdated by a little bit. I can still run pretty good games on it and stuff. And it runs good. It doesn't overheat or nothing. I think it's just getting laggy and might have to do a few things. But yeah, fucking, we got a bunch of cool shit in the news today or in this past week. It's kind of crazy to kind of see some of the stuff. Where is the? I just lost something today. But besides that, hopefully you guys have a good week. Not much I've heard about this past week besides people getting their ears cut off and fed to them after doing a bombing in Russia, which I'm not going to get any sides about, but I'm going to say that, that's not the harsh punishment you can get for killing a bunch of people. In my opinion, but that is what it is. But the weirdest shit I have heard about was this Bakersfield guy, and I'm gonna pull up a video because that seems to be the easiest shit. So this guy in Bakersfield, according to what I heard this past week, this lady ended up getting her leg. I don't know how, but she got her leg cut off, and this random dude just took it and started Resident Evil in it. Walking Dead. It's like the Walking Dead in fucking Bakersfield, dude. It's mighty weird, but let's check out this. Let's check out this this interview, this newscast about it. Supposedly, this lady, from what I heard, this was a separate incident. He found the leg, went out and started eating it. That's what I've been reading, and that's what I've been seeing on the news and stuff about this. But look, I've been looking at this for the last 3 days. I actually seen the uncensored video, and yeah, that's a leg, and the dude's totally eating it. But yeah, let's see what Michael Patterson says. Fucking remember my name.
Media appears to show a man carrying a severed body part of someone killed by a train in Wasco. Sheriff's officials say this happened today near the Wasco Amtrak station on G Street. Eyewitness News reporter Lena Folk has that story, but first, we do want to warn you that some of the footage is disturbing.
Well,
I'm not
obviously,
sure from where, but he came this way.
here we go.
He walked all through here, and he was waving a person's leg. Well, he started chewing on it over there. He was biting it, and then he was hitting it against the wall. And everything.
This dude,
It was a typical Friday for the.
man, dude, that dude, he was just waving over there, dude, it was nonchalant. He's
He was biting it, and then he was hitting it against the wall and everything. And
It was a typical Friday for the construction workers laying down concrete outside the Amtrak station in Wasco until they saw a horrifying sight.
he's eating it. Hey, se la está comiendo.
You are looking at what a witness says is a man eating a detached.
no, dude, he's saying that not out of being horrified. He's just like, hey, dude, that's another day in Bakersfield or something. Yeah. Oh man, this dude is Walking Dead, dude.
Leg. The detached leg came from a person hit by a train near the Wasco Amtrak station earlier that morning.
Well, on the leg, the skin was hanging. You can see the bone.
Jose Ibarra tells Eyewitness News that when the man walked past him with the leg, he believed him to be homeless. Ibarra is unsure where the man came from. He says Kern County Sheriff's deputies stopped the man after people from the Amtrak station called the police.
Okay, so my man there is going to get a Modelo after he gets out of work. 'Cause he's like, I have seen everything in life. So yeah, no, just this dude just randomly, again, from what I heard, separate incident, found this leg and was just, hey, let's eat it. Again, that's some like fucking Walking Dead. That's some zombie shit. Okay, do you remember back in the day? Okay, back in the day, in Florida man shit, that there was a dude on bath salts that attacked some dude on like, I think it was like Tampa or something, and like ate his face off, all on bath salts. If you guys remember that, you know, put a comment and stuff. But it's the same thing, dude. Except, I mean, this guy looked a little bit more. I seen the whole video. The dude was kind of nonchalant about it. Like, he wasn't like attacking anyone. He was eating this severed leg and stuff. That fucking up my whole podcast. But yeah.
More videos sent into Eyewitness News shows the man waving the leg around. KCSO says the man is
I mean, he's not attacking anyone.
Tellez. Tellez was arrested for taking evidence from the scene and had multiple outstanding warrants. At this moment, investigators haven't said who the leg belongs to or who was hurt in the train crash, but we do know that one person.
Like, we don't know where this leg came from, but definitely a scene of the crime. You know where the leg came from. If you know it's from a scene of a crime, you know where the leg came from. I mean, obviously it's from a crime, so. I mean, Jesus. But, yeah, that's, dude, yeah. So this happened. I found out about this just like literally a couple of days ago. This popped up on Twitter. Up on the whole X. Oh, sorry, Elon X. But yeah, they showed the uncensored version. You can see them. It was pretty brutal, but like, so dude was like, he was just like, hey, I just have a leg. I'm just eating it. Like, but dude, wild shit, dude. But yeah, this is Wasco, which Wasco. See, they were saying Bakersfield when they did this. But where's Wasco? Wasco, California. Where is that? So according to Google's Maps, Wasco is, yeah, it's Bakersfield. It's if anyone has a video, it's about right here. That's Bakersfield. So yeah, no, it's close enough. It's close enough. But yeah, no, fucking The Walking Dead and Bakersfield, man. Just, yeah. Let's see what more zombies pop up from this fucking shit. But speaking of zombies, man, here's this other news article that I found that's like pretty much right out of like, I mean, not zombie, but like vampire. So I don't know if this has a news article attached to it. I kind of like the whole, oh yeah, right here. So according to this article in NBC News, yeah, a new HIV cases linked to shuttered New Mexico saloon that offered vampire facials. Yeah, it said vampire facials. So I'm going to go straight to the video because this is, I mean, I'm going to say this right now, dude. No one thought about this ahead of time, like, you know, blood plus sex equals venereal diseases. If you don't know your partner, I mean, guess no kink shame, but yeah,
This is what a vampire facial is supposed to look like, but customers say it looked very different at the VIP spa.
This is a life-changing experience. This is your life.
We spoke to a former customer.
dude, if that's how you like broadcast your place, like this is a life changing experience. This is your life. Come here. I was like, oh, I'm right there right now, dude. That's not a life changing. That's not a speech where you say life changing experience. No, that's not life changing. You, whatever you're doing, is giving people a bunch of AIDS. Excuse my language. HIV, but still AIDS. I mean, you get AIDS later on, but let's go back to the story and shit. Jesus fuck, dude.
Did not want to be identified.
Running away from it because it's scary will not make it better.
State health officials shut the place down last September over concerns about questionable.
Running away from it because it's scary does. All right, when you have a salon and your opinion, your quote is run away from it because it's scary does not help. There's a problem. There's something that's going on where you think it's too, like the normal public thinks it's too scary, but you need to back up your claim to say, run away from it. It's not going to make it any better. It's like, and it's not going to make it, yeah, it's not going to make it any better, and it's going to make it worse. Like, you just hit the bar, like, make it better, make it worse. The thing closed on, and you hit that. You can't make it any further than to make it even worse. That quote just sealed up the hole right there. I don't know how to even explain that to you. That was the dumbest quote I ever heard in my life. Like I'm trying to explain it. Like, when you make that quote, that seal pops down and says, you can't go any further now. I mean, you should be like, I can make this better. You didn't say that. You said it can't get any worse. I'm like, how, like, that's, you're rock bottom. Like, you have to leave rock bottom to make it to halfway point. You're not even the halfway point when you said that. Hold on, let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. Is that the quote I just heard?
Concerns about questionable practices. More than 100 people have been tested for blood-borne diseases since then, and the woman we spoke to was one of them.
It was definitely a lot of fear. I was very scared, not only for myself, but, for the other people who had gotten procedures done here as well.
We were here back in
All right, so, yeah.
VIP spa on the wall, and
It's not exactly what I wanted to see her, but let's just listen to this.
At the time, she said she didn't know what she had done wrong.
If it's something that I have to stop doing it or something that I have to change it, I will change it. Happily, I'll do it.
But Ruiz never got the chance to change her practices because she was shut down. Now, state health officials say it appears 2 people were infected with HIV here.
I say it's likely that there are other infections that we have not detected.
Now a renewed sense of urgency. Anyone who might have received an injection-related service here is being asked to get a free and confidential test. This woman is glad she did.
A big, huge relief, but it's still in the back of your mind, what if?
All right, so supposedly that really didn't have any information about that, but supposedly, according to this, let's read through this for more information, because there's a lot more going on here. So that New Mexico health officials say that new HIV infections have been linked to a salon that performs so-called vampire facials. almost 5 years after the business closed. So it's been closed for 5 years, but it's still performing. I mean, who the fuck? I mean, don't you like look up shit you go to before you like a massage or a doctor or like anything to see like like are these guys legit and stuff? These guys have been closed for like almost 5 years after the business closed, and they're still performing so-called vampire facials, which we haven't even got into like exactly what these vampire facials exactly are. But from what I've seen, it can't be very good. Okay, so the Albuquerque salon called VIP Spa, it's not very VIP now, was shut down in September of 2018 after at least 2 clients tested positive for the HIV following the facials. Jesus. And this was posted in July 17th of 2023. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, this ain't the newest of news, but still something that just came on. Might have been one of those like gone under the carpet scenarios where no one heard about it, but it's still kind of interesting. Like how many other people are doing this? You can't be the only one. Can't be the only idea from this. This is weird. In March, another former client tested out. In March, a number of former clients tested positive for HIV, according to the news release from the New Mexico Department of Health. To date, a total of 5 HIV infections have been identified among people with direct or indirect connections with services provided at the VIP spa, a department spokesman said. The most recent case prompted a department to reopen its prior investigation into the spa. Health officials are now asked former clients of the salon who received any type of injection-related services there to get tested now. They should get tested for HIV, hepatitis B and C. Even clients who have previous tested negative should be tested again, the department said. So, VIP offered Botox, vampire facials, a procedure that involves drawing blood from elsewhere in the body, and typically the arm separate out of the pellet-rich plasma, prickling facial skin, and like. So, okay, from what I'm reading right now, I need to stop this because they are pretty much taking blood out of your body and just injecting it elsewhere in the body. Yeah. Botox, offered Botox and facial, a procedure that involves drawing blood from elsewhere in the body, typically the arm, separating out of the plasma, prickling facial skin with microneedles, then applying the plasma to the face. So they just taking shit and just mixing it. And I mean, there's a whole bunch of other shit, but I mean, just even saying that, like, is that even legal? I don't even think that's even illegal. Like, I don't even. You know what? If you want, you can look this up. For me right now, I'm like, I can tell you this isn't even fucking legal. I don't even think this is legal. Well, if this is legal, it's not even sanitary. It's not even make any sense. You're just taking blood out from the plasma just to put back in plasma to put in somewhere else. I mean, if it was that easy, your body would have done it for you by now. Because obviously the blood goes up in your face. So why are you taking shit that's already in you, just putting it someplace else where blood is already going to? You're literally not doing anything. I am sorry, I'm not a doctor. I am not any type of physician. But I can tell you right now, just from common sense, you're not doing shit. All you're doing right now is just taking shit, exposing it to the air, making it more infectious, and putting it back in your body. No wonder why you got fucking shit in your body after this. It is, and I'm sure you're not getting any positive results out of this. I mean, okay, hold on. What's this called? VIP spa? Where is this? Let's check this place out. Let's see what the Albuquerque. We're gonna go to VIP Spa, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay, that's way too close to block. Albuquerque. All right, found it. I think this is it. Hold on, where we need to find cookie after salon VIP spa, because this was 2003. They said this. Supposedly this place is still open. It's called a VIP Nails and Spa in Albuquerque. Like, I almost want to like give them a call and be like, "Did you hear about the? Do you have vampire facials?" Hold on, let's. I don't want to like blow these guys up. So like, if he's not the right people, don't go harassing them or nothing. It doesn't look like that's not the same person as in like the video and stuff. So this might be a whole different nail salon. So yeah, no, that's that's not the right nail salon. So don't go blowing them up. But let's see if we can find it. I don't think we can. They probably took it down. There's 2008 was, so I probably have to go probably the way back internet, go see like old. But yeah, I can't find it. So, but good choice of advice. If it's called a vampire facial, just don't do it, dude. I mean, that shouldn't even be why? That shouldn't even have to even be said. Like, damn, dude. Shouldn't have to be said. But, I mean, it's better than people stealing your shit, or you could be even better and steal a 200-foot tower in Alabama, which is the next article in our fucking great ass little video here. This happened in February 6th of 2024. Dude, where's my tower? Vandals steal a 200-foot tower in Alabama. 200-foot tower, dude. Like, I wanted, like, how many vandals? That had to be a whole bunch. So, Jasper, Alabama, have stolen vandals in Jasper, Alabama, have stolen a whole 200-foot tower. As first reported by Radio World, the missing tower belonged to the radio station WJLX-AM, which, I mean, does people even listen to news, like radio? Like, did even people... This must have been, like, like a month later, like, oh yeah, there's a radio station there we haven't listened to in like a month. On a post by Facebook, Brett Elmore, general manager of the news station, reported on the incident on February 3rd. I have heard of thieves in this area stealing everything, but this one takes the cake, he stated. This morning, my bush hog crew went down to the Taro station we have behind Mark J to do an early cleanup of the property before we did some more of the. Is this actually a hold on? You know what? I'm gonna look for an actual news article about this on Facebook, because this gotta be I need to hear this from like the actual mouth of a radio station. Like, how do you have this? How do you have a 200-foot tower stolen? Yeah, bullshit, dude. No, here we go. Bang.
Well, you hear news stories all the time about people stealing things from stores, but this theft story is pretty unique.
A group of thieves in Alabama managed to steal an entire 200-foot AM radio tower. What? Yeah. So this
Dude, it's like a little shit-ass radio station. No wonder why they didn't know.
Site only to find that tower missing. Thieves also
So, like, we don't remember last time people listened to this radio station. Never mind. The sound of Walker Country.
It really hurts a small operation like this, but like I say, I believe we're going to find out who did this. It's a federal crime, and it
Dude,
absolutely will.
The internet was invented. Dude, the internet was invented. Your little small time, like, you could have done, like just throw it up online, dude. It doesn't have to be a small time thing. I mean, poor dude. I mean, I remember WAAF out in Worcester, Massachusetts. Anyone from Massachusetts remember, the Hillman Show and stuff like that, or even like Howard Stern and shit. I mean, we remember radio back in the day, like talk shows and stuff. But yeah, that's not a thing anymore. So I don't know. I mean, God bless them if they still do it, dude. Like news radio and shit, God bless them. Still, keeping it going. But dude, I mean, they probably weren't even like trying to like fuck over the radio station. They probably didn't even know they still existed, because radio is such a small commodity where podcasts, internet, people using their phones. I mean, I'm pretty even sure like bigger radio stations that still play music have like a internet radio. So that's.
Radio station owner says the property was not insured and it could cost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I mean, look at it. It's in like a strip mall. I'm pretty sure like if I was in Walker County, I'm doing my laundry over here. And there's a smoke shop over here probably selling cigarettes for like $4 a pack. You can borrow your own cigarettes. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, I get it. Like, you don't steal shit, but damn, dude, you don't have like a backup plan?
To replace. So if you see your neighbor suddenly having a radio tower in their backyard,
Call the FBI.
Call the FBI.
Well, you hear news stories.
Yeah, don't call the FBI and something like that, dude. I mean, I really don't even know what you could do. I mean, you could probably cut it up into metal and then throw it into like a scrapyard and make some money off of it. But it's either that or some fucking dude that some like hardcore like survivalist who was like, oh, these guys don't use this anymore because they never heard of the news station. They're still running, like the 3 people that listen to them on the way to probably their factory job and shit. Fuck, man. Dude, like, how do you steal something? 200-foot tower in Alabama. Okay, so if you did that in here or any other city, You would not get away with that. It would be like 8 people, probably 3 pickup trucks driving down the street with this big ass tower strapped to your caravan, like it's you're about to blast off to your Apollo missions from fucking Fort Lauderdale or something. But you ain't getting away with that down here. I mean, it's so it's so like rural and stuff. It's so rural that it's a Seattle Mariners pitcher thought Wyoming wasn't real. That's how rural that place is, that a pitcher for a baseball team actually thought Wyoming wasn't a real place. That's how rural, like, sometimes the most rural places, like, you think, like, common sense works for these places. It doesn't, because sometimes civilization doesn't work for these places. And this man from Seattle doesn't even think Wyoming's the place. I've been through Wyoming. I maybe set foot on that place for maybe all of like an hour. And this is from like a Greyhound bus trip that I've been on. So I've been there not that long. And I thought it was a different state half the time. So I get what he's saying, but yeah, this dude. So dude says, some people are going to be mad. Seattle starter pitcher Logan Gilbert prefaced the question posed by a Mariners social media team on a TikTok appearance, which, I mean, that should already be your first fucking, like, well, I shouldn't be listening to these guys, they're TikTok guys. The Florida native, Florida man. Dude, those guys from Florida, this should be Florida news, actually. The dude is a Florida man, but, I mean, it's outside. He's playing for Seattle. But was asked, if you had to eliminate one state, which would you choose? After giving a moment of thought and concluding with the Cowboy state, Gilbert rationalized, I've heard is not real to begin with, because think about it. Have you ever met someone from Wyoming? No one has. I've heard it's not real. This dude, this is my quote of the week. So, yeah, no. If you ever never heard anything from Wyoming, doesn't exist. This dude legitimately said this, according to this. That's gotta be somebody, like, is they? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on.
Wyoming? I've heard it's not real to begin.
Hold on. Hold the fuck. I know it's from a TikTok video. I don't even want to do this. Can we go back? Hold on. Let's just watch this twice.
Think about it. Have you ever met somebody from Wyoming? Nobody has. So I've heard that it's not real.
Hold on.
Eliminate one state? Uh-oh. People are going to be mad. Maybe Wyoming? I've heard it's not real to begin with, because think about it. Have you ever met somebody from Wyoming? Nobody has. So I've heard that it's not real. Eliminate one state.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on to the United States map of the world. Of the fucking country, not the world. Because, might as well say the world, because we're fucking involved in so many fucking bullshit right now. Okay, USA map of the states. All right, kids. See this right here? This is Wyoming. It is above Colorado, Utah, near Nebraska, South Dakota, Montana, and Idaho, a little bit from the Sin City. I forget what route that is. I think it's like the 40s or something, because it goes from top to bottom. Yeah, because 66 is down here. So, I mean, you can still get through. But that's Wyoming. So if you go on to any map on Google, unless it's, I mean, look at this map, Pinterest. Wyoming, right here. Right there. So this man does not think Wyoming exists. Okay, so whether it's just based on innocent fun or a odd conspiracy theories, Logan's take isn't alone. What may have, originated from an old Garfield cartoon, the state's existence has become a hot topic online. I haven't. A Reddit thread with thousands of users has debated if our state is all in lie for years. The conspiracy had prompted one group to promote a line of Wyoming isn't real clothing. Wait, is this a real thing? I get a t-shirt. There you go. Wyoming isn't real clothing line. So, I don't sponsor these guys, but I may be a fun little t-shirt to get. Piss off Wyoming people. But, yeah, dude, fucking Wyoming, man. Wyoming isn't real. And the dude's from Florida, which is even crazier because most of us know that Florida can have some impacts on crazy shit around the globe. But coming to our next Yes, I know. I actually probably have a different song for my Florida man too, but that's just a good song. It doesn't matter, man. So up in Florida news, there is some crazy shit going on in Florida. Crazy shit. So this one, the first Florida man arrested for throwing Chick-fil-A drink at woman during a road rage incident, affidavit. Baby, so be careful if you ever go to Florida to get Chick-fil-A. And Pinellas County man, was arrested over the weekend after wreck a show. He threw a Chick-fil-A drink at a woman and punched during a road rage incident. According to the affidavit, Anthony Joseph Perlengio, 54 of Clearwater, was involved in a road rage incident on the Seminole Boulevard and 72nd Avenue, north of Seminole, at around 5 to 10 p.m. on Saturday. During the incident, Mr. P threw a partially filled Chick-fil-A drink at a woman, covering her and her vehicle. After that, the woman stopped her car in traffic and got out to take a picture of Mr. P's license plate. He then hit the woman in the face with a closed fist, cutting her lip, according to the affidavit. Mr. P, who have previous conviction of battery, aggravated battery, and felony battery in 1998, was charged with felony battery and released on a $500 bond. Let's check out what Tampa Bay has to say about this.
To think about that, those people, 35 people perished that morning in the.
Nope, we have nothing. Oh, that's about the Skyway Bridge. No, we're not talking about that. But yeah, no, I guess some lady got smacked in the face by a dude, Chick-fil-A. I didn't look much into this, but I mean, being someone that grew outside of Boston, been to New York a bunch of times, seen Chicago, seen traffic, dude. Road rage isn't a disbelief, it's a real thing. So this is gonna be a short one because I just find it funny, but it's not anything. There wasn't much for Florida Man this week, so that's why I did 2 of them. But yeah, no. Next time, just throw a little bit smaller drink at them. Chick-fil-A, maybe throw you a sandwich. I mean, or just. 5'10". Who's getting Chick-fil-A at 5'10"? Is that that's what you gotta do for your fucking dinner and shit? I don't fucking know, man.
An EMS vehicle showed up to help at a crash scene early.
But this one, this is a good floor, man.
An EMS vehicle showed up to help at a crash scene early this morning, but that's when a man carjacked it. Now authorities need your help finding the suspect who drove off.
Dude, look at this, like
Ariel
Amish
Placencia
community.
walks us through the joyride that was all caught on video.
Fuck yeah.
American Medical Response, or AMR, confirmed to us that their EMS supervisor who was involved in this incident is safe and doing okay. But it all started around 2 a.m. this morning when that supervisor showed up to a crash site involving a pickup truck. This all started around 2 a.m. Friday on the southbound I-75 exit ramp to westbound I-4. An EMS supervisor with American Medical Response, or AMR, showed up to a crash scene involving a pickup truck that was later determined to be stolen. The 38-year-old AMR supervisor told Florida Highway Patrol he saw 2 men.
That should have been the first thing, like, dude, like a pickup truck on like 2 a.m., dude, is either like a fucking drunken asshole in Florida. That's the only thing you can think in Florida. It's like probably somebody from drunken pickup truck, 2 a.m., they coming from a bar. Totally, dude.
One immediately ran away, but the other got inside the AMR Chevy Tahoe. The supervisor managed to jump out of the vehicle, Highway Patrol says, and the suspect drove off. What happened next is all recorded on the vehicle's in-car camera system. The suspect makes his way to MLK Boulevard. At one point, the
Dude, Amish Mafia right there, dude. Look at the Amish. Dude, the dude he's like, this is the first time I've ever been in the car before. Like Ezekiel, Amish boy right here, dude.
shirtless man takes both hands off the wheel to destroy equipment in the passenger seat. He starts ripping things off the dash and throwing them. The camera on the right shows the car going back and forth across lane lines.
He's
There's no audio on the video, but as you can see, he tears the visor off and throws it out the window. Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies briefly gave chase after spotting the vehicle, but eventually they lost sight of him. The man driving so fast without a seatbelt, video shows him bouncing wildly in the driver's seat. Eventually, he loses control. The car crashes through a fence and comes to a stop in an empty grassy lot off MLK Boulevard near 40th Street in Tampa.
You didn't hurt anyone.
That's when the in-car camera system alerted staff that a crash had happened. But by the time law enforcement arrived, the driver was nowhere to be found. Now, about 10 minutes had passed from when that AMR supervisor had called 911 to when the in-car system had alerted staff that a crash had occurred. Again, that EMS supervisor doing okay at this hour. But if you have any information about that suspect, please give Florida Highway Patrol or Crime Stoppers a call. In Tampa, Ariel Placencia, Fox 13 News.
An EMS vehicle showed up to help at a crash.
Get back there. All right, man. The dude didn't hurt anyone. Dude looks like he was like an Amish dude on like spring break or something. He just got a little too drunk off that little Amish wine and just started I don't know, store emergency vehicle and just went on a fucking joyride, dude. I mean, that's pretty much, that's what I see on this one, dude. Like, I mean, look at this dude. Like he's, dude's Amish. He got a little too drunk. Somehow he ended up like just try to figure out how to drive this car and then just completely fucking trashed it. Fuck, man. Fuck. I don't really have much to say about this. It kind of explains itself. I mean, besides, he's either, what do you call those things out? What do you call the Amish when they come out and they're supposed to like look at the world for like a year and then they go back into, what is it, Amish time they can explore the world. Yeah, because I think they get like one spinger. Okay, so not saying this guy is actually Amish, but so what I'm thinking of is Runspiger is a period of growth in adolescence for some Amish youth during which time they face fewer restrictions on their behavior and are not subject to the order. The specific system is unwritten community norms that govern the sect. Not all Amish communities have the practice of Runspiger, but among those who do, it usually starts at the age of 16. Teenagers may be encouraged to explore other forbidden or strictly regulated behaviors before making the choice to commit to the church. It's pretty much telling them, like, it's in and out, like, you all in or you're all out, But it seems like, I mean, I'm not saying this dude is, this guy would be some, backwoods Florida dude, probably just got a hold of a fucking vehicle and just going all outraged, probably on meth or something. But dude, fucking Florida, man. There's a few other good ones that was up. Some of them, you kind of get hit and miss with them. They sound good, and then you're like, oh, fuck. It gets even worse. But that was the Florida man news. We got a good one, though. So if a lot of you don't know, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Akira, his passing was very hard. In a way, like, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. Like, as a kid, I still remember when the Frieza saga came out in the United States, like, during that times. And, I mean, I got my little Goku right here. I don't know if you guys see it. I have no idea where this came from. I actually found this dude kind of stand out. I think it was on like old Tadino. He was kind of just on the floor and just kept him with me. So, little Goku. But, yeah, they did this, which is cool, and I wish it was somewhere closer. But yeah, Dragon Ball, first theme park to be built in Saudi Arabia. So as you can tell here, the Sharon, the dragon, and the 7 Dragon Balls. That shit looks fucking cool. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. I mean, if you're on this and you kind of know Dragon Ball. But yeah, the Dragon Ball theme park is expected to cover more than 500,000 square meters. It has the tower. Damn, dude. That looks so fucking sweet. I don't know. Damn, dude. Okay, so that's what tower is that? I'm trying to remember. I'm actually rewatching Dragon Ball through to I'm gonna do Super. This would be my first time doing Super, but Dragon Ball Z, I've done like fucking probably over 30, 40 times. This is one of my favorite. I love rewatching it. But just like everything. This is probably gonna be Master Roshi's plays. That looks like King Kai's. Maybe I'm wrong. This is I forgot the tower. They were on that during the Boo saga. They always go up that. That's I'm trying to remember the tower's name. It's at the end of Dragon Ball. Dude, this thing's gonna be so fucking cool. Unfortunately, it's all the way out in Saudi Arabia, so we're not gonna be able to. But according to an official Dragon Ball website, the park will include a roller coaster inside the dragon modified after Shenron, a wish-driven dragon that featured on the franchise. You know, if you don't never seen Dragon Ball, you have to catch the 7. Well, you don't catch them. You have to find the 7 Dragon Balls, and then Shenron will come out and grant you 1 wish. Unless you're Namekian, then you get 3 wishes. You gotta go back in Dragon Ball Z for that one. Fuck, man. He's just telling you about that. But yeah, no, Dragon Ball theme park coming. It's about fucking time. Akira Toriyama, he did die, and he was created, so this is really nice that this is happening after his very sad passing. Dragon Ball 1984 started. I mean, most of people my age or around my age will know this. You know, this series has something that is very profound in their, their life, because it was a really cool fucking series. I mean, it was I would say it was like our Game of Thrones back then. I mean, I watched Game of Thrones, and that was fucking amazing too. Well, up to the last couple of seasons, but with Dragon Ball, it was just so good through the whole thing. But yeah, fucking awesome, man. Good things happening. They do the same thing with like Mario too, and I know the voice actor that did Mario, he passed away. And they have a Super Mario World. I think it's Florida. Super Mario. And the reason I'm not saying much about the Dragon Ball yet, because it hasn't been made. This is all I gave you. But there's an idea out there, so us Dragon Ball fans, we have, I'm sure if you have $1 million, you can probably go and see it. If not, most of us fuck like me or you. But yeah, Super Mario World, I think it was Florida. It was Universal. World theme park. Because I know there's one definitely in Japan. I know that for a fact, but I think there's one down in Florida. Theme park. Yeah. Oh no, the fuck. Holy shit, dude. No. Wait. Oh shit, dude. So anyone that lives out here, This is a fucking thing. I didn't even know that. That's going on in fucking... Wait, what? All this is going on in Hollywood? How do you know about this? How long is this going on for? All right, well, that's for a different. That's my own. Holy shit, $109 for that? Yeah, no. So okay, yeah, they are doing the Super Nintendo World other places, but they have a Super Mario World. I think it's in Florida, but I guess they're doing it other places too. But yeah, fuck, dude. So that's the podcast for today. I finished the Alex Jones. I want to do a couple other games. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. I do a Hobo Simulator. That's working for me. I'm doing Ready or Not right now. That's a SWAT game. But that's it's my whole setup is really it needs a lot, so like I can't really run OBS during it, or else I'm taking too much of my RAM's fine. It's my CPU and shit. Or no, my graphics card that's fucking up. Like my CPU, I have an i7, so I should be good. But yeah, I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna be putting up a new video sometime, something. But it is March 26, 2024, Tuesday at 2:21 p.m. You guys have a fucking beautiful day, and yeah. Ciao.